ready to go, kids? Are we ready to go? Got to wait for the microphone to warm up. But I think we got it now. Hello, you beautiful Ketchickanians. How many of you have never been to a comedy show before? All right. We're going to go over some basics, my darling, beautiful children. Take your phones out for just a second. Make sure it's on airplane mode. If you need to make or take a call, please step out to the lobby. You need to make a lot of noise. Just like it. But not a lot of chatting to each other. That can be a problem. Can be disruptive. Can slow the show down. Unless a comedian goes, "You, sir, where are you from?" Here? Here is a good, like, in this building? You were born in this building. Was your mother that bad off? Oh my goodness, honey, that's just such a sad story. It makes me so sad. Breaks my heart. I'm a mother too. And I think this would have been a drafty place to have a baby. Just saying. Might have been difficult. You were premature. Oh dear. But that's a good for instance of when it's okay to talk to the comedian. So let's get this going. I love comedy. I really do. But there's a comedian that I love and respect that did a bit that I have issues with. I'm not going to say his actual name, but his initials are RW. I really love him. And he does a bit how all men love breasts. They love breasts. They think breasts are the best thing in the world, and they even like the sad, old, long ones. If you whip them out, he said, just roll them up when you're done. This is the part I have a problem with. The rolling up. I've only got a few little young ladies in the audience that I have to give some critical advice to. Don't take your tit rolling advice from a middle-aged man, first of all. Second of all, as a 50-year-old who's breastfed 2 children, I am in the long titty portion of life. What you need to do is practice that underhand roll. Maybe use a little double-sided wingtip. You see that? You see that, my sisters? You see that? That's not good tits. That's a good roll. That is a really, really good roll. Yeah, I did recently turn 50. Boy, that's an adventure, I gotta tell you. Especially being single. Yeah. They had that MILF thing for a hot minute. And I finally aged out of that, and I was like, praise Jesus, because these young men were coming after me, and it was not very comfortable. But now, they've got the GILF thing going on. Y'all know what the G and the F in that stands for, right? Their grandma that? No. These young gentlemen come at me. They think they know how to make love. They really do. They think they know what they're doing. They're drag racers. They just go, ooh, to the finish line. Wow! I won! No, honey. This is a 50-year-old woman. A 50-year-old woman. This is Formula One racing. You need to be able to downshift, do a corner, possibly take a chicane, and definitely pass without spinning out and going off in the ditch. So you need to just pump your brakes when you come at me. I'm just saying. You just gotta settle down. You just gotta settle down. And I do what I can to try and keep them at bay. Because I just decided I'm just gonna just let it all go. Like when my birthday was coming up, I was talking to a girlfriend and she just got it all wrong. I was like, I'm 50. I couldn't get her to understand. She's a lot younger. Couldn't get her to understand that it's not that I don't feel okay with aging. it's hard. It's hard work. You wake up, something hurts. Something new hurts every day. Every day. And she was like, Tanya, I don't know what you're worried about. You're so cute. You'll be sexy until you're 60. You've run with me, girl. I don't want to be sexy right now. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. There was a time in our culture that if you had a job for 30 years, they gave you a gold watch and let you retire. Not if you got one of these. You do that job now, things have changed. Things have changed. You're supposed to be sexy and hot and ready like Domino's Pizza until you're dead. It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't want to be sexy. I don't want to be any of that. But I think y'all have figured out by now that I'm kind of crazy. So let's get into the really weird stuff, okay? So, I've carried around a purse for nearly 40 years. And I need my sisters to jump in and help. This is a crowd participation piece. I still haven't figured that stuff out. They're just so weird. They're so bizarre. You know, you're going out and it's like you're feeling pretty and it's like, I'm gonna put on a little lipstick. Or maybe something. You know you're gonna have to touch it up later, you throw it in your purse. Later comes, you start taking stuff out. Next thing you know, you dumped your whole purse out in front of God and everybody, all your secrets laid bare to strangers. And the lipstick still isn't there. But then 4 months later, you're looking for something completely different, and there it is. Where has it been? Where did it go? This is the question I have. Obviously, there's some sort of bizarre black magic going on, and I think men sense it. Because we've all had that moment. We've all had that time with either a brother, your father, a roommate, your lover, whatever. Honey, where are the nail clippers? You say, in my purse. Do they dip in? They come walking in with that shattered look in their face, holding it as far from their body as possible. Here you go. You do it. Such strange behavior. But I'm starting to think it might be justified. I had something happen that changed my life, that caused an epiphany, a revelation, an entire shift in my sense of the universe as we know it. I was digging through my purse, looking for something, as I spend so much of my life doing. And I found a euro coin in the bottom of my purse. A euro coin. I have not been to Europe in decades. They didn't even have euro coins there. One of my friends was like, I just got it in your change. It's like, no, I have a coin purse in my purse. I know a little bit of purse inception. If I got it in change, it would be my coin purse. It wasn't in my coin purse, it was in the bottom of my purse. And I'm like, what in the world? And I'm holding this and I'm staring at it and I'm just, my mind is racing. And all of a sudden, that's when it happened. All locations are attached to other locations by wormholes, crisscrossing the entire universe, connecting every sentient being to every other sentient being. And purses are the portals. So while I'm staring at this euro coin, some baffled gal in Berlin is looking at my grocery receipt and going, where in the heck is Boise, Idaho? So what do we do with this information? What do we do, ladies? Because we know that a lot of money is being spent to what? Go to Mars. And NASA is run predominantly by men. Not wrong, not right, just different. This is the way we gotta look at gender stuff. Not wrong, not right, just different. So we need to jump in and help our brothers out. Help our brothers out. Say, hey. We can save a lot of money and time with this endeavor. Just build a really big purse. Send it to Mars. Build another one here. Cram it full of crap. And wait. Just let nature take care of itself. Things will start flipping back and forth. We'll know it's working when we start seeing weird bits of sand and dirt and whatever in there. And it'll work out. I know, I'm crazy. And we can get corporate sponsors. Going to Mars by Coach. I know, obviously I'm a maniac. Obviously I'm insane. I am single. I am looking, but damn. When you're over 50, the reality is this. If a guy is over 50 and single, it's for a good goddamn reason. It's a lot like buying a jigsaw puzzle at a thrift store. There are definitely some pieces missing. Definitely some pieces missing. And they're warped due to ambient humidity. There's just a natural warping that occurs over time. And then the icing on the cake is when you complete the puzzle as best as you can, the picture that you end up with never matches what was on the box. I bought a basket full of kittens. I got a tornado that is tearing apart my emotional trailer park. But I still keep trying. I have friends that are always setting me up on dates, and when a good friend sets you up on a date, it's always the same thing. It's like, have you met me? Why? What are these choices that you've made? This last one was pretty amazing. I like to go on a lunch date, because lunch is a very clearly delineated chunk of time. Easy out. But if the date goes well, it's like, well, we can meet back up for something later, like a movie, whatever. So I love lunch. Right out of the gate, I knew we were gonna have problems because he ordered for me a salad. What, are you saying I'm fat? Okay, I could lose a few lbs, but I'm not fat. Come on, ease up. And then it just got worse from there. He's like, our mutual friend says that you're a comedian. I have to tell you, I don't think female comics are funny. Oh yeah, apparently we're gonna try to go with negging on a mature woman. So I was like, why is that? He's like, all they talk about is their periods. All. That's all they talk about. I've seen a lot of female comedians. I've seen a lot of their routines. Don't talk about their periods a lot, let alone the full 2-hour menstrual special. So I didn't know what I was talking about. But you know how it is when you're driving down the highway and you see a really bad wreck. You don't want to see blood and guts. But if it's there, you don't want to miss it. So you just slow down and peek. This was the attitude with which I continued this date. How bad is this wreck? Oh, he did not disappoint. He's like, I'm really funny. Proceeded to tell me some of the most racist and sexist jokes I've ever heard in my life, which is saying something because I grew up in a trailer park in the 70s. I just watched and I was just amazed. And he took my stunned silence for acceptance. He thought I was into it. He was like, hey, baby, I don't live too far away. Maybe we should finish this date back at my place. I had no choice but to look him in the eye and go, honey, I think I just started my period. Are you guys ready for the next comedian? You may have seen him banging around town. He is one of my best friends and my partner in business. Let's give it up for Danny Monsoon.